Good evening, everyone. I'm Jason Paulus, and thank you for joining us. Bail reform, it's a hot button issue, no question. We've done a lot of stories here on News Channel 2 since it went into effect in January. Well, today, the governor, in an interview with a Long Island radio show, backtracking a bit on his feeling on bail reform, telling his colleagues in the assembly that he will not pass the state budget unless there are changes to the bail reform legislation. News Channel 2's Brent Carney spoke with our local officials and a state senator, assemblywoman, to find out what they're thinking of the governor's change. Good evening, Brent.
It was a move that many believe was unexpected, as in the past, the governor was against making changes to the law. But today's announcement comes as a relief to many in law enforcement. The governor saying that he now agrees that judges should have discretion over whether to keep people in custody before their cases are resolved. He says he will have a public meeting with district attorneys, police, and advocates ahead of possibly making changes. Many of the area's officials, including Oneida County Sheriff Robert Mashel and Oneida County District Attorney Scott McNamara, have been vocal about their concerns with the new bail law. We spoke with Assemblywoman Marianne Buttonshaw and State Senator Joe Griffo about what they think of the governor's shift in opinion.
I applaud the governor for this. I have a bill that I had established last fall, and the bill looks at judicial discretion and the importance of it. So that's something that I was able to create with the collaboration of our district attorney, Scott McNamara, the sheriff, Rob Mashel. Judicial discretion belongs in the courts, and it should be.
He's had a number of statements, but I'm encouraged that he's finally listening to the residents of the state of New York, as well as the people who are involved in the criminal justice system, knowing that this was flawed and that you need to solicit their input and ultimately to correct this. So to me, nothing short of a repeal and a restart is the best way to do this.
No date has been set on whether the governor plans on holding these meetings. And on an interesting note, the New York Post is reporting that in recent poll numbers show 59% of eligible voters say the original change was a bad idea. In the studio, Brent Carney, News